Well, in 1959, we joined the associate group, which was 3 years after the associates were formed.
By we, you mean?
My wife and I, my wife Janet and
Okay.
I, and that was in September of 59, and they said, well, now we need volunteers for Harvest Days next month. Well, my wife was pregnant with our second child, and she couldn't do anything because he was about due.
All right.
But I volunteered right away. Well, I ended up being a fence walker because we had security problems, and I did whatever they needed done. And then I did that. I volunteered for 1 or 2 more years that way, just whatever needed to be done. Then my whole family got involved. My dad, my father and my mother, my wife, our 2 boys, and myself. We would demonstrate straw cutting, mattress stuffing, bed roping.
Okay.
And we used the straw that was being flailed. They got the wheat out, and then we'd take the straw, and that would be stuffing the mattress.
Here on the site, all came
Here
from
tonight,
all came from the
for
site.
Harvest Days. And we did that for several years. And then in 1980, they realized that this shop was the little shop of the brothers, and they asked me if I would be the cabinet maker, because I'm a 3rd generation cabinet maker.
I was going to say, what's your background now?
And so then I've been in here ever since. And I do work every other weekend. None of us are full-time. But prior to my family, or my wife and I joining, in 1946, I met the brothers through a junior high school shop class.
What were their names? I forget.
George and Henry.
Okay.
And I was so impressed with them because I always did love history and museums. My dad did. And I, a year later, got my driver's license, and I started coming out here a lot of Sunday afternoons and just hanging out with the brothers.
Okay.
Walking around with them and just seeing their museum. And it was so small, in the confines of the Landis house and the Yellow Barn and the tavern.